Hey Virgo, welcome to your August 2024 bonus reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I added a little bit to the spread, like I changed some things. I'm experimenting, seeing how I like it. So let me know how y'all like the spread. It's basically the same spread, but I'm just adding in like basically the good stuff that's coming to you. So let's go ahead and begin. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. And then from there, you can purchase a reading. Well, let's see here, Virgo, what's going on with you? All right, let's see. You did pull the Death card. The Death card is in the position of the good stuff. So Death card, the highest expression of the Death card is a rebirth, right? It's the rebirth period. It's like first we go through the breakdown of things, right? And then we go through the rebirth process. And you also pull the Nine of Cups here in the position of the good stuff. So let's pull the rest of your cards and we'll see what this is talking about here. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look here, Virgo. Let's pull your Oracle card. You pulled this Moon card. It says Soul. You pulled this Pleasure card. And, you know, Death card is the archetype of Scorpio. And Scorpio deals with more so of like the tough, rough things. And the opposite of that would be like Taurus. It's opposite sign, which deals with pleasure. So, like I said, I feel like with this Death card being in the position of the good stuff, it's like now you're going through the rebirth process here to where things are starting to feel more pleasurable in your life. And I'm also seeing you as well just really wanting to keep the highlight and the focus on things that are going to bring you joy and pleasure. All right. You did pull this Believe in your power to manifest here. It says breathe. What does that say? It says breathe creation into existence. And now I'm seeing, because things have, it's almost like you have gone through a reset. Leo kind of got a similar energy. So if you have Leo in your chart, watch a Leo reading. I feel like you have gone through a big transformation and things in a way have like been resetting themselves. And now I'm seeing you starting to go through that rebirth process here. And I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to believe in your power to manifest here. Whatever it was, whatever attachments you had to things that made you feel constricted or binded by, I'm seeing those attachments dissolve here, which is now starting to, with the Nine of Cups in the position of the good stuff, which is now starting to allow you to feel more free and feel more expansive. And also it's allowing for you to get into a better place of feeling more joy, feeling content. And also you being able to attract newer blessings into your life with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups as well is the wish fulfillment, right? Your desires being fulfilled. So if there are things that you've been working toward and striving toward, keep going. I'll be real with you. In the future, there still is this energy of like these challenges and these obstacles. But I feel for the most part, they're not as hard as the ones that were in the past here. Because even with this Believe in your power, right, to manifest, you have the King of Wands here in your current energy, which I like your current energy with the King of Wands because you are in an energy of strength. You are in an energy of taking the lead, taking the initiative, and being self-determined at this time. Some of you may be creatives or entrepreneurs here as well, or you may just be someone who just embodies the King of Wands energy. And I'm seeing that with the King of Wands, it's like you're wanting to see your vision all the way through with things that you're wanting to build and work on. So let's go ahead and get more into this reading. You pulled the Two of Pentacles here for the overall energy. Two of Pentacles is learning the dance of change. And so I see you're going through a period of change. There's been fluctuations, ups and downs. You can see the boats in the background, and the boats are symbolic of being able to navigate the waves of the ups and the downs through changes. But I'm seeing you starting to find a nice flow here, Virgo, and get back into the rhythm of things here. And again, it's like you've been doing a lot of hard work and you're still doing a lot of hard work here. But that hard work that you have done has really helped you get ahead here, or has helped you overcome like the hard stuff. Yes, I'm not saying that it's going to get any easier. Well, it looks like it's getting easier, but I'm not saying like, you know, now your whole life from the rest of now is going to be just super easy, right? That's not realistic. But I do see here though, it's like you're finding better balance with things. You have the High Priestess here in your challenge position. The High Priestess deals with your intuitive wisdom. Definitely trust your gut instincts on things and listen to your intuitive nudges, or listen to your gut your gut when it comes to making decisions. And also at this time, the high priestess can represent to where there's this intuitive wisdom, like we know from our past experiences. Like for an example, if there's tension in a room and you're like, you know what, if I, you know, instead of, I've learned before not to rock the boat. I know how I can rock the boat, right? I'm just giving you an example. It's like you have that sort of that intuitive wisdom coming through of like, okay, let me actually like, you know, change my approach to things, or just be aware and just go off of like my experience. Because there is like this intuitive wisdom here that's trying to come up. And you have the Nine of Pentacles here as your advice as well. You know, if you've been second guessing yourself here, Virgo, when it comes to things, or if you've been doubting yourself, the Nine of Pentacles is saying that you have, like, to understand that you're worthy of what it is that you're trying to create, and that you have the resources at your disposal to create. We don't, and I've been saying this a lot lately because it's been coming up, but the Nine of Pentacles, and when I talk about resources, it doesn't just have to be like money and stuff like that. It can be your wisdom, right? It can be your knowledge. It can be your own intellect. It can be your gifts, skills, talents that you can use as a resource, right, to help you match and get certain objectives done here. You do have the Five of Wands here in the future position, but you also have the Seven of Wands in the outcome. So this is you overcoming and defying the odds here with the Five of Wands, which are the limitations, the obstacles, and you know, the challenges here. So I like that the Seven of Wands here in the outcome, because this is you being able to overcome what you have been dealing with here and getting into a better, stronger position with the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is saying keep going, right? Like once you get to the position where it is that you're trying to go, this is about it's wanting you to keep fighting for what it is that you're trying to create, or the things that you're trying to do here. You do have the Five of Pentacles here in the position of something that you're unaware of. Yeah, and I'm almost seeing, because the Five of Pentacles can represent to where it's like, because we don't have certain things, or because we're struggling, this is very important. Like you can sometimes take that on as like, oh, that means I must not be worthy, or like instead of like taking it on like as a direct blow to your self-esteem, just understand, don't put your self-worth, like your self-worth has nothing to do with like your situation. Like yes, there could be like some things that you need to work on in regards to self-worth, of course, but it's like, for an example, like if you're working on a business and you're trying newer ideas, or if you're working on a project and you're trying newer ideas and they're not working, or there's certain failures, sometimes we can take that person and be like, oh, well, I must not be, you know, like I'm not worthy, or, you know, I don't have what it takes. But really it's just like you're learning. I'm also seeing here as well, this Five of Pentacles is wanting you to be resourceful as much as you can here, but also to use your resources, with the Nine of Pentacles being the advice, because you have them around you at this time to be able to help you further your objectives. You have this Moon card, and it says soul. The moon does with their comfort, and I'm just seeing you wanting to get into a more comfortable energy, and things could be uncomfortable at this time with this Two of Pentacles being the overall energy, and the Five of Wands being here. There's changes, there's fluctuations, ups and downs, there's frustrations, there's obstacles, and I think you're just wanting to get to a more secure, more comfortable place. And I do feel like you will, with that Seven of Wands being here in the outcome, and then the Nine of Cups for the good stuff. But it's like you're having to really kind of push through that uncomfortable energy, so that way you can get into that more comfortable position. Let's clarify your reading here. Oh, actually, nope, let's not. Hold on. You pulled the Sadness card. It says female, it says old woman. Some of you may be going through a period of sadness at this time. Maybe there's things that are going on in your personal life that are affecting you. And it's with the Moon card too, so there could be some things emotionally that you're experiencing at this time. But I do see you being able to overcome those things. You know, the advice is saying don't take for granted the small things that you have in your life with the Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles talks about the little things that we can be grateful for. And sometimes when we feel like we don't have like the bigger things, you know, it's like we can get too focused on that, and then, you know, that can create an emotional response, and then we're just attached to that emotional response. But we don't also see like the good things that are around us at this time as well, that we can be grateful for. You pulled this Triangle card. It says choices and indecision. Yeah, you're having to make certain choices here. And I think the choices here that you're making, it's like they may be uncomfortable at first, but you're realizing like, this is what I have to do. And so I'm almost seeing you getting comfortable being uncomfortable here. You pulled this playfulness, cooperation. It says dolphins here. And I want to say this too, also have fun. Like we are still in Leo season for a little bit, then we come into your season, then it'll be your birthday season, Virgo, so happy early birthday. But while you have this last bit of energy in Leo season, and with Mercury still be in Leo for a while we're in Virgo season, it is about like being spontaneous, having fun, connecting back to your creative expression, right? And not taking things too seriously. All right, let's clarify your reading here, Virgo. Clarify the Nine of Cups here in the position of the good stuff. You have the Three of Cups here. So there's positive things coming together, things that you'll be able to enjoy and celebrate. And it could be with other people here as well. But I'm also seeing when it comes to your social life or friends and relationships, like those things improving, and you also being able to have reliable support. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for the overall energy. You pulled the Eight of Swords here. Yeah. Eight of Swords is analysis paralysis, being stuck in indecisiveness, which is why you pulled this choices and decision card with the triangle. The Two of Pentacles is like you have to start, the Two of Pentacles is like, fuck, I have to start making changes here, right? Because things aren't working. And it's interesting because this is like one of my stepdad told me this quote that an idle mind is a devil's workshop. I know it's like an idle hands is a devil's workshop or whatever, or is a devil's playground or something like that. But you get what I'm saying. And that's the Eight of Swords. It's like whenever we're not doing what it is that we should be doing, right? Two of Pentacles, it's like we get stuck in that Eight of Swords energy of being like, where we start to self-undo ourselves. So I feel like Spirit's saying here to keep up with the changes here that you're making and keep I don't want to say be busy, but keep on being productive, which that should be really easy for you, Virgo. Clarify the Death card in the good stuff. You have the Three of Swords. Yeah, whatever the heartbreak was, the disappointment, I feel like you're letting that go, and I see you being able to move through that, and I don't see these things having a hold over you anymore or having power over you anymore. Clarify the King of Wands in your current energy. Yeah, the Page of Cups here. Yeah, there's new inspiration here, right? And the Page of Cups is the muse, right? The muse in the dream, the inspiration connected to the dream, connected to the vision, connected to the bigger picture of what you're trying to pursue. So I'm seeing you here like having these newer waves of inspiration. And that Eight of Swords can be sometimes where we overanalyze it, like we should just act on our gut instincts, or we should just act on those intuitive waves that come through, which is why the High Priestess here in the challenge is like that intuitive wisdom, listening to that and trusting what your gut and your intuition is saying. Clarify the High Priestess in your challenge. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. Also too, some of you, the High Priestess Eight of Pentacles can be an energy to where, and I'm going to be real, because the Nine of Pentacles represents like enjoying the finer things. I feel like you have been working really hard and you don't give yourself enough credit. The Nine of Pentacles, giving yourself the credit, right? And also enjoying some of your success, enjoying your hard work, and enjoying your accomplishments as well, whether they're small or big. Also, if you've been working on things behind the scenes and you're putting things together, I feel like you're ready to like put it out to the world, I want to say, Virgo. Or you're getting very close to. But I'm almost seeing you maybe wanting things to be like super perfect, but I feel like it's gonna get as perfect as it can be. Clarify the Five of Wands in the future. Yeah, the Five of Wands again. So I'm going to double clarify this. What is this about? You have the Three of Pentacles here. There could be some challenges coming up with cooperation in regards to your relationships or projects or things that you're working on. If it doesn't deal with other people, this could just be you being frustrated because there's things that you're trying to do. And it's almost like, in a way, it's just frustrating. It's not coming together the way you wanted it to or the way you expected it to. For this Five of Wands is saying, don't let your, still have your wits about yourself. You'll be able to move through this with the Seven of Wands and get through it. But the Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles as well. Five of Wands energy can be frustration with other people. It can be clashes of personalities and egos. But the good thing about the Five of Wands is like these things can get resolved, but they do get heated a little bit. But it's how you manage them and how you go about working with the situation. So I feel Spirit's wanting you to bring a love into the situation with what you're doing. Even if you're doing something personally, it doesn't deal with other people. It's like just having love for yourself and not being too hard on yourself, right? And being patient with the process. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in the position of something you're unaware of. You pulled the Two of Wands here. Yeah, and the Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles could be like, well, I need this, or I need that, or because I don't have this, I can't do what it is that I want, or you get what I'm saying? And I really see here that the universe is saying like, no, you do have the resources, right? You may not have everything that you need, but you do have what it is that you need to continue to do what it is that you're doing. But it's about believing in yourself and understanding that you're worthy and that the material things or the other things don't determine like your worth with things when it comes to what you provide. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles as the advice. You pull the Four of Cups and pull, yeah, so you have the Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles here in the outcome. So this is you, because your advice was the Nine of Pentacles, which is continuing to develop and refine things and getting yourself into a position to where you are able to reap the rewards and the fruits through your hard work and through the persistence, right? And the Seven of Wands is overcoming the odds. Five of Wands, right? Overcoming the limits, overcoming your obstacles, your challenges. Your advice, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, it points back to what I said earlier. Like, just be grateful for the momentum that you are creating. Be grateful for the things that you are manifesting at this time, whether they're big or small. And I'm kind of seeing you here not being satisfied. But I want to say that this does deal with like understanding that you're worthy, like things don't have to be exactly perfect. Right? It's like what you show up with, like do your best and show up as your best. And then whatever you get from that, it's like enjoy those rewards, enjoy those little victories. And the more you do that, it's like the more you start gaining this sense of confidence and strength. And also you start to build up your sense of self-esteem, and you start to understand that you are worthy of the type of lifestyle and the things here that you're wanting to have for yourself with the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to pull you one more card here, Virgo. Yeah, you have this bring love into the situation. I knew it. With that Five of Wands. This is the card that literally came to my mind. So, you know, that's that bring love into the situation with any type of conflict, right? Five of Wands, things can be resolved, right? But also on the flip side, if there's not love in the situation, then it can fucking just spiral out of control and it becomes more dramatic, and there's, you know, then there's anger, frustration, and then it's fuck you, fuck them, right? Like, so like, I feel like as long as you have love and you're patient, it's like you'll be able to work through those kinks and be able to, you know, move through that resistance. So that's what I got for you, Virgo, in your bonus reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. Then from there, you can purchase a read. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos or whenever I go live. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Virgo, I'm wishing you the best for the rest of the month. Happy early birthday, and I'll talk to you in your next video.